Hello everybody and welcome to the Cave Trolls Reacts. Today we're going to be talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 teaser trailer. And if it looks like I'm crying, it's because I am not the normal host and I can't do this. But what did you think of the trailer?
I was very excited. I was a little disappointed first off just because when I heard the song they had playing, it was the same song from Guardians of the Galaxy 1, which is awesome in its own right, but at the same time, like, they could have used something else.
They're still going with everything from season 1. From the first movie.
Yeah, it was a good season. Lasted about an hour and a half.
Yeah. But no, I felt the same way at first, and then as it was kind of going, you hear those like thud. Like that bass line that went along with it. And I think throughout the trailer it made it feel actually less disappointing and less lame. It
did definitely fit, but just there was that initial point of, they could have used something else. But by the end of it, I was like, yeah, this is great.
Yeah. So it starts off with that music, and it's kind of telling you kind of like these heroes are here to save a world that won't save itself, or this universe that won't save itself. Galaxy, I should say, because they guard it as the Guardians.
Yeah, I mean, wait a couple more movies. They'll get their promotion, and they'll move up to the universe. Maybe they'll meet Steven.
Okay.
Steven Universe.
I get it.
It was a bad joke. I get it.
He's a crystal.
Don't you laugh.
He's a crystal gem, isn't he? But anyways, yeah, this I really like this trailer or teaser trailer.
It was really short.
It's short, and as it should be. It's a teaser.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want them to give away too much.
Right.
DC.
But no, it's fun. You've got Star-Lord, you've got Gamora, you've got a little bit of Groot, and a lot of bit of Rocket Raccoon, because he's bigger than Groot right now.
And now it seems like that Yondu's going to play a bigger part in this movie.
Yeah, also a bigger mohawk.
Yeah.
He's got that actual, not quite as big as the Yondu mohawk, but it fits him. It looks good.
Well, he's getting there. Let's see what it looks like in the third movie.
Yeah, he's going through puberty right now.
Yeah.
Mohawk puberty.
He's going through some changes.
Yeah.
You don't know alien
They're
biology.
uncomfortable. They're going to make you feel uncomfortable for a little while, but he'll get through it. It was funny. You've got Drax.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was going to say. I was going to call him David Bautista because that's the actor, but Drax cracking not necessarily jokes because he doesn't think of them as jokes. That's just kind of how he is, but he calls Star-Lord pathetic.
He's the best accidental comedian.
Yes, he's, as they say in the first movie, the walking thesaurus.
Yep.
So it's very comical when he's walking around being a thesaurus, talking very specifically and very, not professionally, but I can't think of the word for it right now, but you all know what I'm saying if you know who Drax is. So,
and then that's also juxtaposed by him beating the shit out of everyone else.
Exactly. And he's Drax. He's big. He's intimidating, but he's also lovable. Oh, you see a more lovable side of him in this teaser so far than the whole or I would say the first half of the last movie, because he was on a rage. But yeah, it seems like it's going to be a fun movie again. It's going to be basically like the first movie, that kind of happy-go-lucky, quippy movie, but things are going to happen.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be intense.
And it's going to be intense, but it's also going to be fun. That joke that not Drax, or kind of Drax, but also Star-Lord, they were saying, he was saying that you've got dancers and non-dancers. I don't remember the exact connotation, how he said it. And Star-Lord's, I'm the dancer, and Gamora's not. And that's when he says, you need to find somebody more pathetic like you. And I just thought that was hilarious. And I've heard most people like this movie. And I had a conversation earlier with somebody about Guardians of the Galaxy where he doesn't like it very much because he thinks it's stupid and kind of silly, which that's his opinion, and I appreciate his opinion, but it's wrong. Because it's a funny movie, and that's what it's meant to be. It fits with the Marvel Universe, and it's kind of brings some lightness to some of the other darker things that are going on.
Yeah, like generally all the Marvel movies have a level of quippiness to them.
Yes.
They've got this comedy that just is underplayed, but works really well.
And what I like, too, about this is there's some movies that are taking more of a darker route. Like Captain America 2 took a somewhat, quite a bit more dark route than the other movies had in the past. And I think Iron Man 3 took a darker route as well.
I mean, spoilers, S.H.I.E.L.D. gets blown the fuck up.
Exactly. And Guardians of the Galaxy, while it may take a little bit of that darker scene in the movie, it's still going to be more quippy than what you'd expect from a dark movie. And this is also what I like about the Marvel Universe right now, is it has that kind of combat between both of them, and it fits well.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the DC Universe is still kind of gaining its reins to have both, but overall it's very dark in tone, color, and in actual, like, I don't know, just story-wise as well, which I think they need to add a little bit more levity to it to have it be more successful.
And I mean, like, just how much of BVS happened during night?
Yeah.
A lot.
And like you'll see in one of our other reactions, we were talking about the Mira reveal, how like that picture, you just see the Zack Snyder filter over top of it, and it's just so much darker.
They just made it darker and duller.
And
whereas like Marvel has this like vibrant color pattern to it, and I get what they're doing, trying to be different, but I mean, you try to make all your movies dull, not the best idea.
No, and that's the thing about, like, I mean, you would say Marvel has a monopoly on the comic book movie world right now. Yeah. Which DC's competing with it, and they're trying to. But in order to compete with another company that's doing the same thing that you are, is you have to be on the same level.
Yeah, like Marvel had a plan. DC was like, quick, let's throw something out there. Put it together. Make it happen.
And while I appreciate that we have a movie that has Batman and Superman in it at the same time, it's not the best. I'd still rather have that, I guess, than never seeing Batman and Superman on film together. But it's still not good. But anyways, back to Guardians of the Galaxy a little bit. How much have you read of actual Guardians of the Galaxy?
One comic, and that was of a new one recently.
Okay. I haven't read a whole lot, but I do like the comic book, and I'm planning to read more. But I remember in the first movie, it felt very Guardians of the Galaxy, like that kind of thrown together team of just ragtag people. And now they've been together in that movie already, and they're starting another one where they've been together and they kind of work as a team, and they already have. So they kind of know what they're doing more in a way. So I'm kind of curious to see how that curates into an actual more serious movie, but like I said, with those quips and fun things.
I'm just really curious to see what Yondu's motivation is for helping them out and being there and doing that stuff with them.
That's true. And I think part of that is because he knows more about Star-Lord's past.
Yeah.
And that's going to be revealed a little bit.
Because, like, we obviously know that there is a connection between him and Peter Quill. Because that's his name, right?
Yep.
Okay. I could be wrong. Like I said, haven't read any...
It's Donnie Quill.
Oh, shit. Not again. Donnie, you son of a bitch. But there is this obvious connection, because at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 1, you see Yondu just like have this little smirk when he gets like screwed over by his basically surrogate son. Yeah. Well, not surrogate, but like adopted?
Adopted son.
That's the word.
A kidnapped son.
Yeah. I mean, as all adoptions go.
Kind of, right? He fell in love with his
normal people don't eat people.
Ow, they were going to eat you. But anyways, I think overall we liked this teaser.
It was really solid. Didn't show too much. Showed just enough to get us excited.
You can actually call it a teaser.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see a trailer whenever that comes. And I'm excited to see this movie. And I think we're just excited about the Marvel Universe in general.
Oh, yeah. There hasn't been a movie that we've been like, why? It's just like, fuck yeah, Marvel movie, let's do it.
I don't know about you. This is Guardians of the Galaxy. The first one was probably in my top 3 of all the Marvel movies so far.
I absolutely love Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
And I think for Terry, it's his like number 1. Either that or Captain America. So that's why I'm excited to see this one, because the first one, being the first movie, blew us away so much. And now it's the second one. They have more to do. They have more story to tell. And it's just going to be a good time. It's going to be fun. And there's going to be, I'm assuming, a compelling, good story to it as well.
And also more of a lead up into Infinity War, hopefully.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But tell us what you think in the comments. Obviously, like we've said multiple times so far on this episode, we love it. We're excited. And hope you are too. Tell us if you're going to hate it, if you didn't like that trailer, if you were mad at first about that song. And we are the Cave Trolls, and we're out.